Alright, what's up everybody? Real quick, I just wanted to do a quick guide on Blue Sonia versus Scarlet Descended Mythical in co-op. And I'm doing this just because I've been pretty much no-lifing it for a little while, trying to get the Scarlet systems up and running. As you can see here, once my partner jumps in, we pretty much have what I would call the optimal teams in order to just kind of destroy this dungeon, but you don't need all of the subs that we have. If you don't happen to have duplicate Blonias or Mori or anything like that, you're more than welcome to use Aemon, a Kirin, Samiri in place of Andromeda as a Heartmaker, so that you don't get Orb Trolled into a DQ Hera preemptive, or Blue Valkyrie. But I definitely recommend the double Ioni. I feel like most people have her. If you only have one, that's perfectly fine. You just save her for the bosses. But if you don't have the second one, then floor 3 is going to be a grind fest. So it adds on another anywhere between a minute and 3 minutes or whatever. It's pretty lame. It's not very fun. So I definitely recommend the double Ioni. You also need a poison. In this case, we're using Neptune Dragon. If you don't have him, you can use any other poison or A-Raw, but it's going to significantly hurt your damage. And as such, you need to approach that with caution. I don't know where my partner is, but okay, there we go. Perfect. So let's go ahead and jump in here. On floor 1, you have 3 options. You can stall, which wastes a bunch of time. So what we generally do is just use Blue Sonia and just go ahead and clear the room instantly. If you don't have a Blue Sonia, or rather, sorry, I was looking at the connection screen. However, if you happen to have the 6 blue orbs, you can just use those. So we do happen to have them, so we're just going to use those. No reason to waste them, just in case we need the extra active. We generally don't, but if you can avoid using it, it's always welcome. Alright, so floor 2 is going to be the Devil Twins, and what your partner is going to do is pop a Blue Sonia and the first Ioni. And that's just going to go ahead and make sure that these are cleanly taken out. And that leads into floor 3. Perfect. Alright, so floor 3 is going to be the Green Grimoire girl. And again, if you don't have the Ioni buff, this is a grind fest. It's not dangerous as long as you have heal orbs, but it's not fun. So if you can avoid it, I definitely recommend doing so. So we're just going to go ahead and pop Blue Sonia and try and avoid that. If you don't one-shot her, you'll likely leave her in the red, and if you do that and you have 6 blue orbs, your partner can kill her. Both is perfectly acceptable. Floor 4, you can have your partner just de-stealth the board and then hand it over to you, but words, English, sorry. What we like to do is just pop another board changer and go ahead and just try to one-shot the floor. Which does require a full row and a TPA plus another combo, or 2 full blue rows, which you just did. Perfect. And then here we have the pre-dress. If you had to clear the second half of that floor, your partner would just pass to you, but he was able to one-shot it, so we'll go ahead and just use the Net Dragon, which applies the Mortal Poison. And you do need to heal. Next floor is a 50% chance for the Black Hera, and she has a 30k preemptive, which as you can see would kill us. If I didn't have the hard orbs, this is where Samiri or Andromeda would come in handy, but we have the hard orbs, so we're just going to go ahead and save those. So just make the hard combo and let the poison do its work. Alright, so we got the red Hera, which both Heras do get one shot generally, but obviously we have type advantage, so we'd prefer to get the red Hera. She's also worth more XP, I believe, so we definitely like seeing her. And this is pretty straightforward, just board change into combos. Perfect. And now we have the boss herself, the first half of Scarlet. She's going to come in with a 2-turn shield, so we can't do anything really to her for the first 2 turns. But what you need to do on the very first turn is make sure that you do a damage combo. This is the first time I think I've seen this in a very long time. We actually have no blue combo or dark combo on the board. If I had Mori on my team, I'd be able to make the red combo and do the damage, but I don't, so I will need to use Andromeda. This is pretty unlucky to see, but it's good that it happened in the video just so you can see it. You do need to damage her. If you don't damage her, she will reduce all of your team's skills by, I believe, 2, which is just really, really annoying. It makes the run a lot less fun. So we'll go ahead and just pop the Andromeda and go ahead and make a blue match. Make sure we damage her and prevent that from happening. This will make her enrage, but that doesn't really mean much. And then my partner's going to do the same thing. He's just going to make a miscellaneous combo. It doesn't even need to be a damage combo. She's going to use Rose Flare. She has the option of using another skill which will black out your screen, which is a little annoying, but again, it's not a big deal. Once it passes back to you, go ahead and pop. I like to use the inner blue Sonya so that my partner has a couple that he has access to on the last floor, just to make sure that if he gets orb trolled or anything like that, he can pop a second blue Sonya to try for a better board. But right here, we're just going to go ahead and pop blue Sonya and I and make a few combos. Alright, perfect. And then my partner is going to do the exact same thing. He's going to use any actives that are remaining to look for the best board. Usually only requires 1 blue Sonya, but again, if you get super trolled, it's nice to have the backups. But if you don't have the redundancy because you don't have a couple extra blue Sonyas on your team or anything like that, that's perfectly fine. You'll generally be able to clear this if you just pop 1 random active. And maybe it'll hurt your clear rate by a little bit, but not by much. We probably have like a 95% clear rate, and the only time we fail is by user error. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and include another few runs to the end of this video, probably sped up or something like that, some music, just so you can see any minor mess ups and how we go about fixing those or anything like that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and maybe subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, hopefully you guys have a good day. Peace out. Take it easy.
Control my heart.